Good morning, Annie Poirier Shifting Perspectives. I just wanted to share with you something about breaking the food chain. When we eat, unconsciously almost, mindlessly, due to maybe a feeling, an emotion, something external that's happened, something that's going on in our world, and we turn to food. I want to talk to you about the fact that there's like a chain that is connected, that is almost automatic, that happens. So there's an emotion or a thought or a feeling or a circumstance, and all of a sudden it's almost like there's no thought process between that emotion and thought and eating a particular food. So before you know it, you're eating. And then if you notice that you're eating in kind of this unconscious state, subconscious state, then there's a blame, shame, guilt that comes over, which kind of enforces the eating. So it doesn't matter anyway, I'll just continue to eat. Now what I wanted to share with you today is this: there's a chain reaction. So there's the feeling and the emotion or the circumstance that leads us. So if we can become aware of what our emotional eating kind of triggers are, then we have the ability to break the chain. So thought, somebody says something, I'm sad, or I'm lonely. There's a decision to eat. Go to the fridge, get the food, and next thing you know, you're eating. So I want you to think about this for a second. It happens. You could be just sitting on a couch. You could be sitting in a chair. You could be in your bed in the morning. It could be later in the evening. It could be on your drive home. From there is a process to get the food. So whether it's driving through a drive-through, ordering the food, paying for the food, getting the food, bringing the food home, or parking the car, sitting in the car, eating the food. So there's steps. So I want to share about the fact that, within those steps, are we able to bring awareness to any of those steps so that we can break the chain? If we can pause long enough with compassion and kindness and forgiveness within any of those steps, then that's how we begin to start to break the chain. So can it be that as you have the fridge door open, or as you're paying even for the drive up food, that you can say, pause and relax and give yourself 5 minutes or give yourself 3 minutes to just process what's going on, what's the feeling, because that can actually help break the chain so that the food doesn't actually get all consumed mindlessly. It might get consumed very mindfully. It could be eaten enjoyably, with comfort, with compassion, with understanding, with knowing that this is okay, with forgiveness, without the shame and the guilt and the beating up of self. So thinking about breaking one link in the chain, from the getting up of the chair, to the going to the fridge, to opening the door, to taking the food out of the fridge, to putting it on a plate, or taking it directly out of the fridge, which I have done, getting a spoon and sitting, or whatever it is. But there are links in the chain that we can look towards, become aware of, and begin to shift. What can we change within one of those links to start to change the way we think about it? That's what I wanted to share with you today, breaking the chain. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, because this can really help shift your thoughts around emotional eating. Thank you.